Tuesday, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over.
And they're led out by the former number 2 overall pick from Oregon in his 7th season now. It's Marcus Mariota.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quinnen Williams able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On 1st down, here's Breida. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Jets are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit.
He's got it. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
Breida will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. No, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, It looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
The return man, Ty Johnson, and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss.
And got his man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Odell Beckham, 77 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. And they will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A 6-2 is their record through the first 8 weeks. Now, Charles, what is your assessment for them in the second half of the season?
Well, I think that the road gets a little bit tougher for them. And when I look at their schedule, I see some of these road games, and I know those are going to be difficult. But this is a good team, so I'm going to go with 11-5. That seems about right, and I think that'd be a nice accomplishment, too.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. So the assignment, a tough one here for this defense. You've got a quarterback ranked in the top 5 in passing yards. What do they need to do to try to keep him under wraps?
Well, they didn't sleep a whole lot getting ready for this one. I can guarantee you there's just so much to combat. But I think they're going to zero in on taking away his top target. Double, triple him if they have to. Make the other guys rise up and try and beat them. They'll feel a whole lot better if those guys win into routes instead of their number 1 guy.
Here's Allen to throw it. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And he's going to be about a yard or 2 short of the first here. He needed the 35 but didn't make it. They'll get 11 but still a little short. 4th down. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Mariota. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Jerry Hughes has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Here's Braden Mann now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least 1 home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen, and he finds Beasley, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. And again, it's Allen. And that's complete to Sanders. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep. Seven, our score after one.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop a shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Cole Beasley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
A first down throw for Mariota. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. That's caught by the UCLA product. It's Cannon Wilson. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 32-yard line. On the counter, Hunt. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
I hope we're giving enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And the Bills are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Here's 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And Diggs has it. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. On 4th down, on is the former Dolphin Matt Hawk to punt for Buffalo, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return, and the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession, and they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a toss right side for Breida. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Allen. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete. The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Allen going to throw. Left side caught by Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Allen now on first down. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Looking for Beasley. Got him on the slant. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Allen to throw once more. And finding Emmanuel Sanders here.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. To throw, it's Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox as the first half is winding down. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the 30 on second down, Mariota. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Mariota now to throw on first down. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw Mariota. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half here, Mariota. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Allen's throw is complete, and he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. So making 2 missed field goals for him now, but I have the sense, given that distance, you could probably forgive him here on this one.
Yeah, this is out of the range of just about anybody on planet Earth except probably you, partner. But you just got to drive it out low and hope that somehow you hit it absolutely perfect. But no real chance for this one to go through.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And shutting him off, now open field. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 56 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Escaping a tackler at the 25. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Gurley. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. On 2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield is Hunt. He'll get it up the middle. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. Again, it's Hunt. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Throwing to start the drive. Allen, little pitch and catch to the tight end Knox. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Allen now looks to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
On 1st down, Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. An agile move and a nice gain, then dropped at the 25-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Allen. And that is incomplete. Tyler Bass out for the Bills' field goal. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
An opening there on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. They'll give to Hunt here on the option, pushing through the contact. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 23.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Allen. That'll be complete to Breida. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So it's a quarter that saw these two teams trade field goals here as we've reached the end of 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. The Bills on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Back to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Chris Jones, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack on 1st down, Allen. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And he's stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that'll push the lead up to 17.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3? I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Caught. It's Wilson. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Throwing is Mariota. And he completes it to Hunt. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Now Mariota. Quick slant caught by Moore.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Mariota again.
He'll get this one underneath to Hunt.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. Mariota to throw it, and finding the tight end Wilson. First down, Mariota. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunt. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Mariota. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll go down at the 28.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him?
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Here's Allen to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll punt it away for the second time. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. 7 yards, the pickup there. From the 36. Mariota escapes the sack, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Mario Addison able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Jets on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. That one is caught by Hunt. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
Mariota's throw complete there to Beckham. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. From the 39. Mariota throwing the out route incomplete. That's Wilson. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Mariota. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On play action, Mariota. Well, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Mariota. Hit as he throws. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Bills have recovered. He let one slip away last week as well. So now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a 2-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. 2-hand. Oh, I get it. 2-hand monster. Both hands on the football. Taking care of it. Putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
On 2nd down, Peterson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Bills, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it's just their second loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they will be at home next week to take